What is the meaning of English in your life? Of course, English is not, relevant to your job or to your life. However, to me, English is quite different. It means a lot. Hello, this is Danny from South Korea. I'm an English teacher. Actually, in a Korean society, it is really difficult to develop English skills since considering education system and the Korean society itself don't require any proficient to speaking skills. Aside from its irony, aside from schooling system, we ourselves develop our own English skills, or which are communication skills for ourselves, aside from our schooling system. Since our schooling system doesn't teach that kind of ability. Anyway, today I want to talk about a kind of new perspective about English language in person. Thanks to English, I realized, I got to have a grateful mindset. Why? First of all, English language gives me a job to sustain my livelihood. Second, this is most important reason, you know, at my age, late 40s, it is really, easy to lose a direction in life compass. Actually, probably many of us at my age uh, don't know what to do in the future and might not, have any ambitions or what I want to do. Many of us might have that kind of thoughts. It's not a good things, right? However, thanks to the development of English skills, personally, I can think about a lot of new things. First of all, I want to be a good English teacher. I want to be a capable English teacher. As I told you, in a monolingual society which doesn't require English skills or which doesn't provide any opportunity to use English in real life, cultivating and developing English skills is very challenging, except for personal endeavor or effort. That's why I proclaimed at the initial time of opening my YouTube channel uh, to be able to practice my English skills or productive skills, I opened my YouTube channel. Always I wonder, of course there must be a lot of people, a lot of Korean people who have experienced overseas education, specifically English speaking countries. They must have much better speaking skills or proficiency than mine. However, as long as we live in Korea, how can we develop our English speaking skills, or how can we be equipped with communication skills in English? That's my vocation. That's my calling to, the reason why I conduct my classes, even if my most classes, you know, my main class for young students is not that kind of like a pedagogy, which train my students with communicative practice. It's typical Korean class, like asking students to translate and analyzing sentences, and teaching the efficient or quick way to find the answer. Even if my even though my class is conducted in that way, this mindset always is conceived while teaching that kind of traditional Korean style English class. Uh, Returning to my story, I think thanks to my development of English skills, I could think about other things, which means I'm certain class, my teaching, in class has become more competitive, and has become more helpful for my students in the long term. Of course, I'm not sure whether how they feel my classes or not, and personally, I got to think about other things I want to do. You know, Thanks to the development of my English skills, I think about learning new languages, and I think about you know, learning language itself in depth. That's has become feasible because of my English improvement. How could I do that? As much as possible, as often as possible, uh, I have tried to improve my English skills by practicing like this. Of course, there are a lot of ways we can practice English. However, in reality, it is really, it is uh, very seldom to get a chance to produce our English speaking, right? In this society, except for going overseas, you know, for travel. So, uh, my English journey has not ended yet. It's as long as my passion and inspiration persists, my English journey will continue, which means I didn't know, several years ago, kind of in my early 40 or late 30. Now, currently, I'm late 40, right? At that time, English development would stop no matter how much effort we put into to improve our English skills. However, this is very strong conviction I have felt in person. As long as we are concerned about our English development, English skills development, and as long as we practice our English on a regular basis, persistent, we can improve our English. It's kind of, there is no ending, which means we can, there is no limit. Uh, we can develop our English skill continuously, as I told you, as long as, you know, our motivation and passion is alive. So, I feel very grateful about my English. Thanks to my English, I got to have, other thoughts like learning additional languages. Uh, when thinking about, you know, if my English language is unsatisfactory continuously, I must have, felt demotivated to challenge learning other languages. As you know, learning a language is lifelong journey. Uh, at my age, late 40, we can be lost in our lives, which means it's kind of we can be complacent, we can be bored with our continuous cycle of life. However, if we have something makes us feel excited and inspired and kind of gives energy, what a grateful thing it is. Of course, I have gone through a lot of trials and errors while learning English. This is ongoing process. As I told you, my English is not perfect. My stake is very high. Actually, in the end, I want to achieve native like fluency, but I'm certain, not now, but uh, as long as my journey doesn't end, my English will be evolving, you know, in continuum. So that's why my English gives me another plan, another, further ambition. So there is no reason why I feel I don't have a feeling about or gratitude about my English. Uh, so that's all. That's all. Thanks to my English, I can think about a lot of things. Why don't you try? Why don't you, uh, if you have kind of similar mindset with mine, you might try to see English language a little bit differently. So that's all. Uh, Today, I have confessed about my perspective and thoughts about my English at the moment. Thank you for watching today's video. Uh, if you are satisfied with if you feel happy watching my video, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you.